Hey guys, Dan Howman back with another Watcher of Realms video. Today I'm doing my guide on stage 7 and 8. I made a little rant video yesterday because I was just super annoyed at stage 7. They changed it since I beat it, so I had to redo it with a different strategy. So yeah, you can watch that video. It's kind of funny. Me just super annoyed yesterday trying to record this video, but I ended up getting stage in 7 8 done with a strategy, just my own strategy. I didn't end up using any guides for it, so I just want to show you this team that I use to get 7 and 8 down. It's got Pope and Jira in it, so not everyone will have these units, but there's a lot of swap outs for different units. So let's talk about it. I'll bring up my my clear, my manual clear, and then I'll walk you through it. All right, here we are. So this is stage 7 and 8. I got done with this strategy. So I'll just show you how I did it and basically the team and everything I used. I already had it recorded, but I didn't have my camera on when I'm doing it. So I'll just kind of walk you through. So this is what we're using. Jira's going to kind of solo tank the left-hand side. Now, you could use another physical damage dealer, ground unit if you want. You could use, I don't know, you could probably use someone like Arrogance. You could probably use Ardea with a tank in front. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. So this is just what I ended up doing because I have all of these heroes built and in some pretty good gear. So I just took Jira's gear from my Captain Reeve. I'll go through the gear at the end of the video for sure. But this is the team we're using here. Torador does not get used in here. He's just here for the Lord bonus. So, I mean, you could use Wrath or whoever you want there, but yeah, that's what's going on. So very first thing, you're going to place your Volca. Volca needs to be in really good gear because she's going to do a lot of the clearing on the bottom. Then you do Elowin to just give the attack buff to your Volca, and then you're going to put down Edith. Edith is not required for this. You can use Borat instead, who also has knockbacks, but you're going to need a tank that has a knockback in here to push these little gargoyle dudes back. These guys are really annoying, and they deal a lot of damage, so you have to knock them back very quickly. So you have to be very on top of using that Edith ult. You're going to place Jira here. She has the artifact that gives her more block and also gives her some healing, so that's going to be essential to not let any enemies through on that left side. Jira has to be pretty goated. She's got to be in pretty good gear because she's basically soloing that whole side. You're going to just kind of use auto attacks to get this down. Then you can use the ultimate to push this thing away before it explodes and kills your whole team. So you can see it does a lot of AoE damage, but when it finally explodes, it does even more. Now I'm going to wait for the AoE damage right there to go out, and then you can place your tank or your Hex in this area. I'm going to put the tank there first. I just popped the Pope Hammer if you have it to just, it always seems to hit the Volcas first, so that's good. Then you're going to place your Hex facing down. You're going to save your Jira ult for when this ad comes a little bit closer. And you're also going to wait to use your Hex ult until the boss comes in. Now, the first big wave, you're going to use Volca, and then I'm going to hit Jira's ult as well, just to make sure that these guys don't get through. And I'm going to place Hollow just to keep my Jira alive, because before she has her ult fully activated, she just takes a little bit more damage in the very beginning there. Now your Hex is going to kill this boss, and then you're basically going to wait for this boss right here, this Volca, the red Volca. Red Volca means you need magic. Purple Volca means you need physical. So you need to rotate Hex and Hatsa right here like I'm doing right now. And you're going to place, I waited for the AoE and then I placed her. And then and then I'm going to heal my tank. Now, if you don't have, I tried to hit the pause in the game. If you don't have Elowin, you can take your Hollow and face her up to keep your tank alive. And it will also still heal Jira, you know, why can I never remember her freaking name? Elowin, Jesus. And your tank here. So if you don't have Elowin and you can't use this little sprite thing to heal, you're going to want to face Hollow up. And you can get rid of that little thing for a little bit of cost. Then you're going to use your AoE as soon as this little archer comes into range. And you're going to kind of clear out everyone. I just let my Hatset finish up this last person. I think we're still waiting for the physical boss, if I'm not mistaken. So you just have to remember what rotation you're on for this middle person here. I still haven't even placed my Pope. There's me just remembering to place my Pope because he's just sitting there. So you don't, if your Volca's really strong, you don't really need Pope here. So instead, you could use a tank in front of, you know, your physical DPS over here. But Jira did quite good. There's one spot that's kind of sketchy that I'll show you that I had to like restart actually. Okay, now we use the ultimate as soon as those ads come out in the top. And then it's also going to basically kill that boss down. And I'm going to let Hatset finish off the boss and these ads. I'll probably place my little sprite thing to heal my tank soon. Yep, there we go. Then I'm going to get rid of it for a little bit added cost. Okay, and then I like to wait for Hatset to get the ult again and just kind of finish those off, and then I swap her out for Hex. So I wait for another one just to kind of finish them off. I think that helps Jira down here. My Pope Hammer is fully recharged. I should probably use that, but I'm probably not paying attention to that. There we go, I used it there. So you can see it does attack the bosses mostly. It seems to focus the bosses, so it's kind of interesting. I'm just waiting for the red magic one to move forward so that I can put my Hex there and then use the ultimate. I'm going to use the ultimate on Pope and Volca down here to clear these waves every time they come down. I'm going to pop the Hollow ult just to make sure my Jira stays alive and to give rage to everyone in the team. Then we're going to pop the Hex ult up there to finish the boss off. Okay, and put the Sprite down, heal the tank a little bit more. And then pull it up for cost again. My Hex ended up dying, which is fine because the boss is dead, so it's fine. We're just going to put the Hatset there and wait for the ultimate and, you know, use that ultimate to clear all those guys down there. Up there, I should say. We have this gargoyle coming again. The second gargoyle, you have to make sure, this is the part that's really hard, is you have to make sure to knock it away very quickly. You can see my Hollow almost died there, so I like using the Hollow ult. You have to be very quick with that Edith ult, otherwise this thing will just kill your team and then you'll have to start over again, which will be really annoying. I let a little bit too many up here because I didn't do the ult properly with Hatset, so I had to end up redoing that portion, so that's why it kind of changed there a little bit. And this is the tricky part because Jira has to like really kill these ads very quickly to make sure that none get through, because she can only block 3, right, with that artifact. So you can see I have 3 and I killed, right here I'm super worried because I'm worried that this one's going to get through, but my Jira ended up killing one of these, so then this one stopped right behind her. This is the RNG portion, and you can use, you know, Ardea or something else. You can see almost got it, but I killed one and it stopped. You see it? So that was lucky for me. On stage 7, I didn't have that problem because Jira was killing them a lot quicker. You can just have better gear on Jira than what I have. I have some random set from Reeve. Or you could, again, run a tank and like Ardea or, you know, Arrogance or another physical damage dealer. But this ended up working for me because I don't really need my Pope. If your Volca is strong enough, you don't really even need the Pope down there. But the Pope is kind of helping with just a little hammer thing. And my Pope helps give a lot more stats to my Jira. So that is why I'm using Pope. For the main part, because Jira is really soloing all this, and then I just used all the rest of my ults to kind of just keep these guys away and get them killed and etc. So then we're pretty much it. I'll show you some of the gear on some of my heroes now, but I just wanted to walk you through this because this one was really annoying for me, and this is just some random strategy that I ended up using instead of trying to find one on YouTube, because now that they changed the levels, I think this is the same as stage 5 and 6 was before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember. They changed the levels, and they changed which side the so here's the damage. They changed which side, you know, physical and magic go to. So Volca is carrying a lot, so you want some decent stuff on Volca. Hatset, Pope deals decent damage, but that's, I think, a lot from his hammer. Jira doing really good, and then Hex just using for the magic. So, okay, let's show you the gear and stuff that I have going on here. If we hit fight, I'll just show you the gear this way. My Pope is in really good gear. He is just very high attack with some attack speed, full crit, a little bit of crit damage, and he has a maxed out Tear of Twilight. Hatset is in this crit damage set, pretty decent set, and then she has, this is pretty essential for her because she needs to heal, so this Icar is really nice. You could also maybe put this on Hex to keep him alive, but I don't think it's really necessary. I didn't use any healing or anything for Hex, so not really necessary. He's got a Spirit Siphon, and he is in a similar set with high crit damage. Jira is just, I just took my, you're probably better off with a bigger damage set, but what I used is a Guardian set with really good damage stats. So this is just my set from Reeve, and then she does have a Lunacy Visor to help her keep alive and to increase her block by 1 so you don't get people, you know, flying through there and killing your little Nexus type thingy. Now, you can either use someone like, you know, Comet for the AoE damage, or, you know, whatever. I'm using Pope, obviously. And then here's Volca. Volca needs good gear as well. She's got very good gear. Crit rate, crit damage, high attack. She has Eye of Sin to give her AoE damage. You could probably use Lunacy Visor as well if you needed to, but this just gives her a little bit more AoE damage to let her kill it. She is not even remotely skilled up. She's just got a couple random skill ups from Dust, so doesn't need to be skilled up, but it will obviously help if it is. My Eloin is skilled up. She has this attack speed artifact, and she's got an Invig set, just an okay one to buff everyone. Who else do we have in here? Torador's here. I never ended up even using him, so no worries there. He's just in a, whatever this is called, Glacier set. And then I have Brokir in a really good defense set with the high HP and defense. And then we have this, Immortal Warrior set as well. He has a Bastion Ring. It maxed out. Honestly, doesn't need it. So, because he's only blocking like one unit at a time. So nothing really necessary for him. You just want him in some decent gear there. Hollow is in an Invig set as well. And yeah, she's got really high attack speed and rage regen. Not a lot of attack. So she's not a crazy healer. She's just, this is kind of like my guild boss build. So not really that crazy, but has this orb as well. I think that's everyone. Did I go through everyone? I think that's everyone. Oh, Edith. Edith is in, she's not skilled up. I did get her ultimate skilled up. Totally unnecessary because you only use it twice in the entire run. So it's not necessary, but she's also in a Guardian set with some HP, defense, etc. Artifact, Bastion Ring, level 1, not maxed out, so no need there. I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone, right? Yeah, that's everyone. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to go through my team. I was really annoyed at this stage, so I wanted to record it and make sure that I went through how I did 7 and 8. I'm going to try to get 9 and 10 done now. And maybe make another video on that, but just wanted to make sure, because, man, I spent way too much time on 7. My God, I spent... I don't even know. I was obviously joking in the video when I say hundreds of thousands of hours, but I bet I spent 40 hours on 7 between the last couple months when it was stage 6 and then when it turned stage 7. So anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and that subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. If you want to purchase any packs inside the game, I have a link in the description, so feel free to use that. It gives you guys a nice little discount, and that is it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.